My attorney, who is a non-political former federal prosecutor, has done a response to each allegation. And the facts are much different than what has been.
Now, Cuomo says accusations from Charlotte Bennett hurt him the most. He says he tried to help her.
That's what we call mission.
No way.
That can leave the work.
Apple.
We watched from March to Andy and Rothenberg.
This is the American. Credit the legitimate sexual harassment victims that the law was.
Coming around, he looks forward to a civil case from one of his accusers. He believes there's a chance to once again clear his name. Al Jones, 10-10, wins news.
And calls for Cuomo's resignation have been coming in ever since the first details of this sexual harassment report were unleashed this afternoon. And that includes from New York City Councilman Brad Lander, as well as Assemblyman Ron Kim, Nassau County Executive Laura Curran. The list is quite long, suggesting the governor step down. If he were to step down, which of course he made very clear just a few moments ago that he's not, then Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul would be the one to take over. She had an event scheduled for Kingston up in the Hudson Valley today. That was scheduled around noontime. It was quickly canceled once the Attorney General said what she had to say about the situation. Wins News Time 125. It's about to get a lot more difficult for unvaccinated people to take advantage of everything New York City has to offer. Mayor de Blasio unveiling the key to NYC pass requiring proof of vaccination at restaurants, gyms, and entertainment venues.
The only way to patronize these establishments indoors will be if you're vaccinated, at least one dose. The same for folks in terms of work. They'll need at least one dose.
Says that new policy takes effect August 16th. It's a vaccine mandate if you want to go inside and eat or work out or see a show. Wins News Time 125. Let's check out Bloomberg Money Watch now on 1010 Wins.
Gig workers are losing protections put in place earlier in the pandemic. The federal program geared toward helping independent contract workers is being wound down. Some 59 million Americans freelanced in 2020. Now, the good news for them is that 90% of companies expect to hire more non-payroll staffers within the next year. Dating changed after the coronavirus arrived, and apps are following suit by rolling out new features. Tinder says 2020 was its busiest year yet. That app, along with Hinge, OkCupid, and Bumble, have partnered with the federal government to add a badge indicating vaccination status, though there's no way to verify it. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Elisa Parenti for 1010 Wins.
The S&P 500 is up 25 points. Dow is up 196 with the NASDAQ up 40 today, so an update on Wall Street. Now this message, Mount Sinai Health System. We find a way. Learn more at mountsinai.org. And now the Allergy Alert Forecast. That's sponsored by ENT and Allergy Associates. Book online anytime and call them today. You'll see